I'm Reese DeJong. I've been with the club for 15 years and I played on the Girls Academy team. This is my mom.
Hey, I'm Melinda DeJong.
We participated in the Sweden and Denmark trip back in 2023, and we were just here to tell you a little bit about our experience. The team that we went with was a combined team from multiple different teams within the club, and it ranged from ages from 16 all the way down to 13, and we played at the 16U level over in Sweden.
And I think what I loved the most was getting to meet the other parents as part of the process as well and on the trip. So there were a bunch of families that went. We took our entire family of 4 and made it a vacation, which was wonderful. So it was great to be able to meet all the other club parents that we hadn't been able to meet throughout the club in our previous years. And I think for a parent, something that I would want to know if you're considering going on one of these trips was how well it was organized. There was great communication. It was wonderful going with Erica Duncan and Anna Hulse. Throughout the process, they took the girls under their wing. We had organized dinners. We stayed in very safe locations. And just the whole trip from start to finish was just organized and perfectly. And I will say too, we were able to have some fun. So while we did do a lot of soccer, they did a lot of events for the girls too, and allowed them the opportunity to go to sightseeing events. We went to local soccer games over in Europe, which was an amazing experience for everyone. And we were kind of treated like royalty when we were there. Yeah. So it was a really fun experience and very well organized. And I think just the safety of it too, just where we stayed and the hotels and the travel. We had a tour guide that took took us around the entire country. It was just a really great experience overall.
I know that within the Gothia Cup, which was the tournament that we were playing in, one of my favorite memories was the opening ceremonies, which was really awesome. Every single team was invited into one of their bigger stadiums over there, and they had fireworks and they introduced every country that was present at the event. So that was definitely one of my biggest memories. There were teams like doing their chants.
Kind of like an opening ceremony at the Olympics.
Yeah, it's essentially what it was like. But it was really, really good to see all that. And you get to have pride in your team, but you also get to see all the different cultures and how they play soccer and like what their cultures have to do with soccer as well. So I think that was really a memorable experience for me. Some other fun things that we got to do off the pitch were we did a river cruise while we were in Copenhagen, so we got to get some of the history and got to see some of the cooler aspects of the city that you can't see on land. And then we also, when we were in Denmark, which was on the front and the back end of the trip in between Copenhagen, we were able to go to the oldest amusement park in Europe, which was a lot of fun. We were able to spend the day riding rides and just bonding with our coaches and our teammates as well, which was a really cool experience.
And the parents were involved in all of these events, right? So it wasn't just for the girls. The team events and the stretching we were not a part of, but just the outside events and everything. It felt very family focused the entire trip, which is what I loved the most.
In this trip, this was a couple of the girls' first time abroad and to Europe, to a new country. I think that traveling abroad, flying, the buses, all this stuff, it made me a better rounded athlete to be more professional when I did get to the college game. So I was able to see what a day of travel looked like, how to prepare your body after a long trip. It also made you a better, well-rounded athlete. As you were there, we went with a team that was pieced together by a bunch of different teams within Charlotte Independence, and sometimes you had to adjust and you had to play a position that was outside of your normal one, and that's just a part of being a team. And being with the girls that are there, you had to be professional about it. You had to handle it well. You had to adjust. You had to just handle yourself with class, and I think that is something that really helped elevate my game as I graduated from the club and I have now moved into the college level. It was a really good bonding process for us to mentor some of the younger girls and for the younger girls to look up to us, and we really got to build connections with those girls, which I really loved.
So what I would say, if you're considering going on this trip, don't question it, just say yes, because the memories you'll make, and we still talk about it, it's been 2 years and we're still talking about all the memories that we made at these events. Between the Gothia Cup, the opening ceremonies, the bonds with the families, being able to watch your kid play internationally against Team Sweden was a really cool experience to see.
Yeah, and as a player, I would 100% recommend it. I mean, I made bonds with these girls that I still have, even though I have moved on to a different chapter and I'm in college now. I still come back to the club and I come back and I watch these girls. When I'm on when I'm on my breaks, I come home and I watch some of the girls that I played with, and you just have a bond that you have made with them that is going to last forever. I mean, I have memories, again, 2 years ago, and we are still talking about it, so I would 100% recommend it. You don't have many opportunities like this to travel abroad and to play soccer, and I think that every single player and every single family should want to take advantage of that while it is an option on the table. I cannot thank WorldStrides Sports and Charlotte Independence enough for giving me this opportunity of a lifetime.
So I'm Melinda DeJong,
And I'm Reese DeJong.
and we think you should
Travel abroad.